Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please find a seat in the most appropriate place you can. Now, we have some lights on the stage here that may obscure your view, so if you want to jump into this section or anywhere else you like. Feel free to move the chairs a little if you need to be able to see. Do not block the aisles, or else we'll be in trouble with fire codes. Do not block the aisles, but please, if you can't see quite, move the chairs a little so you can.
We'll see how it works out.
Oh, sit over there. It's absolutely fine, as long as you can see.
Okay.
You're fine there, sir.
It's mainly this seat, which is a perfect storage
And yes,
seat
there are
right
chairs
now.
this side as well. You can go way over there in the corner and not see anything if you so choose, but our chairs a little bit nearer here.
As long as I'm not in the shot,
want.
right? I'm just saying.
That's why we're behind it, right?
Hello, how you doing?
That's why my holster here keeps it from pulling towards me.
I can recognize some people. Most people I can't recognize. Put a mask on, I have no idea who you
I
are.
want to do a selfie with
I
me.
know who you are.
It's like, oh.
Now I can see you. I'm going to look down my nose at you because I am an arrogant European count. That's what I do. It's what I'm here for. So, don't feel bad. It's not you, it's everybody. I am Count Chaos. I am very, very happy to welcome you to the Wild Wild West Steampunk Convention X D10 Steampunk Fashion Show. Is that what you're here for? You're here for the Steampunk Fashion Show? Well, you might be in the right place. Hopefully the models can hear you. They are backstage right now, waiting to come out and start their stuff for you, and I would like them to hear you. So please, just give them a cheer as loud as you can so they can hear you. That's more like it. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoy the show. Please cheer for your models, whoever you like, whoever you don't like. Not that we have any of those, but cheer for everybody. Take pictures as well. Please take lots and lots of pictures. They're going to be stopping at various points on the stage. Take pictures. Get your cameras out. Get your phones out. Take lots and lots of pictures. And as long as I don't trip over my cable, we will kick this show on the road. How about that? Who we got first? Temperance Honoria Everett. The sometimes, mostly, pretty often, good witch of the Southwest. Frequently makes her way around Oz by means of her trusty broom. But when the mood strikes her, she may take the helm of the nearest and most convenient airship for far-flung adventures on the high winds over the rainbow. Whilst this delightful and dazzling witch is entirely responsible for every single stitch in her ensemble, from tip to toe. Cheer! That's a cheer cue! Yes, indeed! I sewed a stitch once. I know how amazing this is. The real question you should be asking is whether she feels like a good witch or a scandal today.
That slide come hither stair, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but what I would.
Professor Theodoric Brandywine.
Yeah!
Duelist, adventurer, raconteur, winner of the All Arizona Best Waxed Moustache, a lucky 13 times in a row, and the proud owner of the airship Hyperbole, which is 1,000,000 times better than your airship. Lady Brandywine is his constant companion, best friend of 20 years, and better half of over a decade, both in part because she's an accomplished jiu-jitsuan, so perfectly able to throw the professor to the floor whenever he deserves it, which is, I am told, rather often. Long before Dorothy met the cyclone, a completely brainless fellow was wandering the country lands of Oz. Beaker had been working with his notoriously inept lab manager, Professor Honeydew, on new ways to grow non-GMO straw when there was a horrible and thoroughly inevitable lab accident. Professor Honeydew was promptly reduced to a portion of himself, and Beaker found himself permanently fused with a straw bale. Now, Beaker used to be the brains of this partnership, but sadly, he now wanders the land of Oz in search of his brain. Captain Felonius von Fugly Wuggly is the master and commander of the privateer, the Slick Grace. A former captain in the Royal New Albion Navy, he resigned after uniquely unpalatable and utterly unfounded rumours circulated concerning his relationship with the Grand Admiral's wife. Upon leaving the service, he drifted, seeking fortune and adventure, until he won the Slick Grace in a card game. He borrowed heavily to arm and provision this arrow steamer, enlisted many of his former shipmates, and acquired letters of marque from New Albion through the influence of a highly placed lady of the court. And I have a feeling I'm reading the completely wrong bio here. I think we should start this again. I think we're out of order. Let me see. People are throwing me for a loop here. Here we go. Let's try again. We're on number 9. We're on number 9 right here. I do believe. Is the Witch of the Southwest? No? Where am I?
It's a marvel.
We should be 4. Right, technical difficulties, folks. Let me see. Number 4 is for Captain Felonius, but you are not. I believe Captain Felonius von Fugly Wuggly. Let me see. somewhere on here you have, that is you. That is you. So I just read, I don't know where I've got this bio from, ladies and gentlemen, at all. I have absolutely no idea what to do, so what I'm going to do is let these wonderful people onto the stage, and you can cheer for them. Please walk again properly and take a bow and a float, and we are still on number 4. Please walk the stage. Don't leave the stage yet. Walk. Let people see you. Or not. Yes, yes. Come on back up. They're flying monkeys. We always want to see flying monkeys. And witches too, whether they're good or bad, or the right number, or wrong number, whatever they are. Witches, nice witches, flying monkeys. Yes, indeed. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. It's, I'm sure, completely my fault. But as an arrogant European count, I will happily blame you. Skull and Bones Sterling, the scourge of the southwestern skies, has taken a break for her ambitious airship activities because she's adopted a crab. Not just any crab, of course. This is a robotic rescue crab stolen away from the laboratories of Crustacean Cruelty Inc. of Chronopolis, where he was being injected with experimental herbs and spices to improve the flavor of 50-cent fish stick meals. Now, this crabby crustacean is her constant companion as she returns to the skies to resume her piratical ways. Read all about it.
Thank you.
Well, don't actually, because I'm going to tell you all about it. Or indeed her, because this is Alexandra Throckmorton Wright, the proprietress of the Ladies' Fashionable Gazette, World and Unaffordable Advertiser, which until her tenure was not the respectable journal that its name might suggest. At the point she took over, its slogan was "all the muck that's fit to rake." Yes, because 2/3 of its contents was given over to ferocious gossip columns that often ran for 5, even 10 pages at a clip. Ferociously devoted to her crafts, whether that be sewing or journalism, she transformed the Gazette into the invaluable journal that it is today. welcome to the stage, if you will, a Link. A young man from a small farming village who has found that the kingdom of Hyrule is being consumed by an otherworldly twilight. Guided by a strange pixie by the name of Midna, he endeavours to return light to the land, which is being dimmed by Zant, the king of twilight. After escaping capture, Link makes a dangerous ascent up Hyrule Castle's towers, where he meets Princess Zelda. She tells Link that, unbeknownst to the rest of the world, Zant has overthrown her kingdom, aiming to merge Hyrule and the Twilight Realm into one land under his rule. These intrepid adventurers now risk life and limb to lift the Twilight from the realm and save the kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Ready at the drop of a hat to play a round of croquet with the Queen of Hearts, the Hat-Trist is the second cousin twice removed from the celebrated Mad Hatter. She's not quite as detached from her sanity as her cousin, but that's a tough bar to meet. She is, however, an entirely eccentric, outlandishly original, and a uniquely unconventional individual, which makes her utterly at home here at Wild Wild West.
My friends are not there, skinny decorations for fun. I'll be balloons with guns, getting high off helium. We paint white roses red, each shade from a different person. So this dream is a killer, getting drunk with a blue caterpillar. I'm peeling the skin off my face.
Okay, let's hope we have this one right. I've got a witch. Have we got a witch? Which witch have we got? Which witch? We got a good witch? We got a bad witch? There we go. It's the witch of the southwest. Now we don't know if she's a good witch or a bad witch. That is yet to be seen. But she's here today to see what all the commotion is about at Wild Wild West Con. Her signature purple making her stand out neatly from all the other witches of Oz, regardless of their chosen compass points. She's accompanied today by the captain of her Flying Monkey Brigade, who leads her defences, protecting her and her castle, and together they have become a force that no one in Oz, let alone a Midwestern teenager wielding a flying house, dare cross.
Put a spell on you. Cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do.
Travelling here today from a cornfield in the far corner of Oz is Scarecrow Weldon. Unlike many of the scarecrows of Oz who ache to be something they're not, he is not wandering the landscape in search of some random brain that might be floating around somewhere. He's very happy indeed with what he has inside his cranium. In fact, when he's not protecting his field from hungry crows, he's competing in the Special Olympics. Just ask him, and he'll show you some of his medals. I'm going to read some poetry to you. From the poem The Fish Who Loved a Bird by Lycus. A fish fell in love with a bird one day. What was his reason? I could not say. The bird flew down its reflection to see, and the fish jumped high and cried, "Marry me." The bird simply laughed and flew away. Birds marry birds was all she'd say. But while she flew, nothing else came to mind, save the face of the fish she was leaving behind. No other had spoken to her such words of love, not the swiftest falcon, nor the sweetest dove. To the beauty of his fins a bird could not compare, or to the strength of his muscles as he leapt through the air.
Billboard, baby, do a leap and make them dance when they come on. Everybody looking for a dance to run on.
Run away with me, I know it works. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm with a rhythm don't stop for life. Started glittering my eyes and shining just the way you got. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I take you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she the weak. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Need someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I'm falling to a better situation. So catch up, put some cheese on, get out, get you better. They always leaving me far, but you want to get it. Way on the way on my shows, I keep my head up. Now baby, stand up, just do you.
Well, he left me a blue ribbon. Madam Euphoria Huffenbustle currently resides in Reno, but was recently celebrating Mardi Gras with friends near her old stomping grounds in Texas. On her way home, her dirigible was blown off course, and as such things go, she landed here in Oz. Much to her great joy, she was happy to find friends awaiting her here, and always up for a good party, she decided to tarry through the weekend. An award-winning designer who started with a Parisian couture bridal designer and a Hungarian tailor, Euphoria loves to create beautiful things that make people happy. Today she wears her Mardi Gras finery with a bit of sparkle. She designed and made her headdress and all her skirts. There are 4 of them, if you are counting. The corset is from her curated collection, which she will have at upcoming shows, and the remainder of her accessories were made by friends. Just ask and she'll share their information. Dancing yet?
Miles, decided to go south is all around. You drop what you do and cold. My bike is hot and getting high. We free up on the dive in the world. I bet my ring up and it's been all down like a bird in the morning. Oh, we go drink it all up. I'm in the world. Oh, back in the
Sometimes character descriptions are completely impossible, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just say that the next model to grace our stage today will absolutely blow you away. And any Kansans in the vicinity, and their houses, and their little dogs too. Things are not always black and white, especially here at Over the Rainbow Con. They are eccentric, fashion obsessed, and mischievous. They can be gleeful in evil, which, if you let it, can be very engaging. They can possess a redeeming sense of humor too. Always misunderstood by excitingly bad behavior, Maddie McVie was already designing this costume the moment Wild Wild West Con 9 wrapped. And if this doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Asgard stands for a second generation articulating robotic device. There we go. A second generation articulating robotic device. It was built by mad scientist and inventor Sir Bevel Involute. He claims he wanted to build a daughter who didn't talk back. But Asgard has learned to cause her own brand of trouble. She goes on adventures with the scientific research vessel Airship Curiosity, recording their discoveries. If you see her powered down, pop a coin into her crank box. I reading what it says here. Pop a coin into her crank box and give the handle a few twists to wind her up. She will be grateful. your rainbow sovereigns. In all their technicolor glory, Madame Askew and the Grand Arbiter have graced us with their luminescent presence once more. Madame Askew in full bustle ensemble, sewn by hand with unicorn threads like pure gossamer, waltzes across the rainbow with the confidence and verve of the expert seamstress she is. With matching skirts and hat, Madame Askew is ready to drop a house on anyone. The Grand Arbiter, with a rainbow-plaid corset waistcoat by Madame Askew and appropriately loud trousers sewn by Renee Foley, has become the embodiment of their marvelous talent and a threat. A threat, ladies and gentlemen, to grayscale minimalism everywhere. Tectonic plates are shifting. Bask in their spectrum of friendship and acceptance. Friendship and acceptance. Both. Friendship and acceptance, both things, as they and the temple entourage welcome you to Oz. And the temporal entourage, where did they come from? Everywhere. Hey, so that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? Excuse me, I can't hear you. Okay, now I can hear you. Let's have it so the models can hear you. Wow, yes. Oh, yeah, match that right now. Match it. Go. Yeah, that might work. Maybe the models will come back out. Are the models going to come back out now? So you can see everybody again? Is that what you want?
One more time! One more time! One more time!
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, all of our models. Give them a cheer. Everybody that's walking the stage today. I can't hear you. Absolutely, no one over your feet. I believe we still have some members of the Lollipop Guild behind you. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, 3D wasn't enough. We're doing surround visuals as well. Let's hear it for the models! Don't forget to take your photos! Take your photos! Leaving the stage if you stop cheering, and then you won't be able to take any more pictures. Oh, that was weak. Come on, give it more than that. I can't see everybody on stage, so I don't see Countess Chaos. Where's Countess Chaos? I may be the voice of this show, but Countess Chaos runs it. Let's give a big cheer for Countess Chaos! Thank you all for attending. This is our show. We will be back next year. As long as you want us to be back next year. You want us to be back next year? Yeah! You sure? Yeah! I think you can twist that arm. If you want to be in the show next year, get in touch with us. Come see us afterwards. Come see us next week. Come see us sometime. We'll talk to you about how we make it work. But thank you all for coming. So the last cheer needs to be for you guys. Cheer for yourselves, please. Thank you so much for being here. This has been the Wild Wild West Steampunk Convention X Steampunk Fashion Show. Thank you so much. You take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.